Do you also often look for normal cars for BeamNG between all the sports cars and other mods? In today's video, I will introduce you to 10 normal car mods, which give you a good change from the usual BeamNG experience. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Let's start with the first mod, the Ford S-Max. A very normal car, but that's what we look for in today's video. This mod has over 300 configs, which include versions from 2014 to 2023. There are also police configs with different interior details. Everything is openable, and there are many animated parts in the interior. The interior lights are functionable and will turn on when you open the doors. There are digital and analog animated gauges. When we start the engine and put the car in reverse, the hybrid version will only drive with the electric motor, and the normal engine will turn on when you switch into the drive mode. The sound is nothing special, but it's accurate to real life, and that is what matters when it comes to normal car mods. The car drives very easy and comfortable. It's not fast, but the speed depends on which config you choose. Many different engines are included. Here are the final results. Let's move forward with the next mod, the Peugeot 308. This car is very compact and perfect for driving in cities. There are 30 different configurations, including Access, Active, Allure, and GT line models with 8 different engines. The doors are openable and the interior is detailed as well. Good deformation for an authentic crash experience and a heavily edited J-beam is what the author mentions. As with the first mod, the sound here is nothing special, but it sounds realistic. Here is the conclusion. Next up, we got a huge Volkswagen Golf 5-pack with 98 different configs, which are all unique. Of course, the famous R32 is also included, and we will look at this one first. The custom sound is very realistic and nice with these pops and bangs. Not only this engine has a realistic sound, all engines that are available in real life are included in this mod and also sound very realistic. But let us enjoy this sound one more time now. I just love it. Here are some of the other configs. They all have openable doors and a good-looking engine under the hood. This interior looks good and everything works fine. Here we have the final results for the Golf 5. Some years later, in the end of 2019, Volkswagen started producing the new Golf 8. And here we have the mod for BeamNG, which is very good. Short disclaimer, the mod creator updated this mod, and I did notice it after recording this video. It's even better right now and has a total of 7 configs. But I will link both versions in the video description below. It's also possible to use both at once. From the inside, the car looks just like in real life. The interior is available in different colors. For example, this is the gold edition with a completely gold interior. I think this looks clean. But let's listen to the Golf R now. Sounds very cool. And it's not only loud, it's also quite fast. Look at this. The car sits very well on the road, except for the wheel spin when accelerating. Conclusion now. Looking for a more family-friendly car? Here we have the Honda Odyssey, a Japanese van for a comfortable driving experience. We got 6 different configs and lots of tuning options, which are not necessary for this mod. The race configs is also funny and nice to have, but not a must-have at all. The doors are fully openable and the interior is very detailed. There's also a warning on the dashboard when the doors are opened. Let us close the doors and drive this thing with a small crash test. The crash physics are okay. Now the review. If you like SUVs and maybe also want to do off-road adventures in BeamNG, this Dacia Duster mod is perfect for you. It comes with 9 different configs and looks very detailed from the outside. You can open everything and every part looks amazing. There are different interiors. This one here looks good, but it's a little bit empty. I will show the other one soon. I did some tuning because I always tune normal cars when I'm bored, and this is what I did to the Dacia. Let's drive it and have a look at the interior of this config. This interior looks better in my opinion. This car is so crazy fast. You like this sleeper build? Oh no. Yeah, nice crash test, by the way. This is our rating. Next up, we got the Tesla Model 3 mod, made by the same modder of the Golf 8. We only got 3 configs for this car. One custom-tuned car, one with a rear motor, and this one with the long-range dual motor. The interior is nothing special. We got some cool-looking lights here, but a Tesla interior is always very empty. The seats also look okay. There is no special texture on it, but that's fine. Let's try out the custom race config and go for a short drive. Although I don't like electric cars, I like them in BeamNG sometimes. I will show you why. Just look at how fast this Tesla accelerates. You can do some very cool crashes with this mod, or just drive around and overtake every other car. Oh man, thankfully I didn't end up like the Dacia. Final results. Now we got my personal favorite mod of the video. The Volkswagen Passat B8 with 35 different configurations. The engine sounds very nice and the handling is also very realistic. I will now drive to the gas station and show you some other configurations. But first, look at the brake lights. Isn't it cool how they change? The car is fully openable. There are many different engines from normal 4 cylinders to W12 engines. For example, look at this one. If you look closely, you can see that this is a V8. This right here is the sleeper config, with a massive engine under the hood. But from the outside, it looks really slow, especially with the baby on board sticker. The interior is great. All details from real life are integrated in this model. This right here is the most tuned config. With the 6.0-liter W12 engine and a custom wide-body kit. A police config and various sedan versions are also included. This is our rating for the Passat B8. In my opinion, this mod beats all other Volkswagen mods which are available for BeamNG. Now we got the Volkswagen T6 Multivan model. It comes in 15 different configurations with various designs. Let's check out this van a bit more. The body is always the same for every config, but there are different rims and other parts which are different from each other. The car is openable and there is a detailed engine model. The van has space for 6 passengers and 1 driver, what makes the trunk a bit smaller. The interior looks great in my opinion. The shifter, the gauges and the buttons, everything just looks realistic. This is our final rating. Now something else for the SUV fans, the new Audi Q8 model. This mod has 9 configs, which are not like normal cars. But the mod overall is just so good, I had to review it in today's video. Although I would accept the diesel configs as normal cars, maybe with a bit more power than the other mods of the video, but they're also very easy to drive. but I want to show you the other cars as well. Let's inspect the RS Q8 version. Everything is openable and very detailed. The interior looks like real life. You can really see the Alcantara textures, and the displays in the front and rear are very cool. We also got a Mansory-tuned version and the normal SQ8. The V8 engines sound very nice and are also fun to drive. This is the conclusion. Thank you guys for watching the video. You would really help us if you'd support our work by subscribing to the channel. See you next Friday.